Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious tarot readers. 99% of what you're going to get on the internet in terms of tarot is very, very, very superficial. And most of the time really does not hit the heart of the matter. It's a show, and it's meant to be strictly that. Sometimes people put out 10 cards, sometimes they put out 50. Some I've even seen on rare occasion put out something close to 100. I guess more is better. Of course, what you do is confuse the information, confuse the energy, and really not get anything that's helpful. However, it makes it easier for you to pick out what you want. Don't do that here. 5-card spread. That's it. 5 cards. Together, they give you a frequency. Now, let's say, just for the sake of numbers, I have 100 people watching this. If I get 10 of them to resonate to this manifesting message, that's excellent. If I get 15, man, it's crazy. And 20, it's out of this world. So that means at least 80, maybe 90 people who view this out of 100, it's not going to resonate. I mean, there'll be parts of it that will resonate with you, but it's not going to kind of hit you where you live, so to speak. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. You can't cover anybody, and anybody who thinks that they can cover anybody is a lunatic. Can't do it. We're too complex. We share a lot of things, but there are the complexities that have to be considered. So what I do is I take the 5 cards, put the energies all together, and come up with a single, we'll call it frequency. And that will probably apply anywhere between 10 and 20 people out of 100. The other people who it does not directly motivate, there are parts of this reading that will catch your curiosity, get you thinking, maybe even motivate you to some degree. But don't worry about it. If it doesn't quite click this time, we got tomorrow, we got next week, we got next month. Believe me, you and the frequency, they're going to match up at some point. And when you get that match, you run like hell. You go. That's a door opening for you. So we got 5 cards. Let's get to it. Middle card is what I call the Oracle card. It is the card that carries the energy of the reading. And today it's tick-tock. The clock is running. It's the countdown. To what? Well, your future generically, but more specifically, I think we're looking at a intensely changing time period. We've been in the pipeline for the past at least 4 years. I would go back to 9/11, and I would even go farther back than that. Maybe to the JFK assassination. But I could go even farther back than that. This has been something that's been, maybe that all of human history has led to this point. Maybe that's the best way to say it. And we're now coming to a culmination, a decision point. That's the countdown. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Alrighty. The number up in the left-hand corner is 30. 3 means an alignment of mind, body, spirit. Doesn't mean third party. Means the alignment of the mind, body, spirit, the human trinity. The 0 is God protection. Some kind of extra layer of protection or guidance. So it has to do with your mind, body, spirit, getting them to work better together. Let's go to the reading all the way to the left. We begin with the 8 of Wands. Wands are positivity, enthusiasm, joy, gratitude. And the 8 of Wands talks about an acceleration, a speeding up, some kind of action or movement. And it doesn't have to be physical movement. It can be emotional or spiritual movement. Something is changing for you. If you're resonating with this, you're in a period of change, a period of flux. And that may feel very, very, very uncomfortable. because human beings feel much more comfortable in a rut. Oh, they'll bitch about it. They'll scream about it. Hey, Ken, I'm so tired. I'm so bored. I'm so. But they like the continuity. They like the security of a rut. Right now, you're being forced out of it. I don't think you see it as bad as much as you may see it as being uncomfortable. And God forbid we make a human being feel uncomfortable. Such a terrible sin. But that's the deal. You're feeling this countdown, the tick-tock of the cosmic clock, and you may not be able to put your finger on it just yet, but you can feel it. More information needs to come in. You got to kind of figure things out. That's what the Ace of Swords says. You will get your answer. If that Eight of Wands energy, the movement forward, is kind of vague for you, like, where the hell am I going? I'm in a fog and I'm walking forward, but I have no idea what my destination is. The Ace of Swords will help you out with that. There will be some piece of information that you can access. This is not automatic. You can ignore it if you want to. People put their heads up their ass all the time. I mean, we're good at that. But if you're open to the possibilities, as presented by the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords will get you to think about something in a new, unique way, a different way, see a different direction. It's movement forward, but not necessarily in a physical way. Some realization, something will come to you and you go, ooh, I got it. The next card is the Three of Wands. We're back to the wands of positivity, enthusiasm, excitement. Three of Wands, of course, like all threes, has to do with the mind, body, spirit. So the Eight of Wands tells us we have to move forward. We're feeling the urge to move forward. Ace of Swords says we want to change our thinking about something, or some new information is going to come in that's going to open up our future, which is the Three of Wands. That's what the Three of Wands is. It's being able to look towards the future in an optimistic way, a hopeful way. It's not a guarantee that that's how it's going to happen, but it's that possibility of change, of positive change, that's so attractive. And right next to it, we have the Three of Pentacles. Change in values. So one of the things that I find particularly fascinating is that the first two cards here present opportunity. The last two cards here say, what are you going to do about it? Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You're going to have to change your value. What's important to you? That's about to change on a fundamental level. Now, hopefully, by now you've made those adjustments. But you know what? There may be even more to come. I think the next year is going to be hellaciously tough. But you will have a chance to upgrade your thinking, your value system, to upgrade yourself as a human being. The clock is ticking, tick-tock. Now, I'm not saying you're running out of time, but Tempus Fugit, it's moving. Get in step. If you're feeling the urge, get in step. Here's the meme for today. When we no longer what to do, we have come to our real work. And when we no longer which way to go, we have begun our real journey. That's the key to all of this. You're coming to a point where you're not exactly sure what you're going to do next. So get ready. And the moment that you no longer aren't sure about your path, then you begin your new journey to a new future. The countdown has begun. Not all the answers have come in yet. You got to wait for them to roll out. But if you do, you will get them. Stay open. Stay positive. Stay focused. You will know what to do. You will know what your real work is. You will begin your real journey. Keep the faith. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together to do this Tao stuff, peace and blessings.